So I just got done watching the new Demon Slayer movie, the Infinity Castle movie, and the movie seems to be doing well at the box office for an anime movie, so there is a lot of hype around this film. So I thought it might be nice for me to just talk about my thoughts on the film. I'm going to talk about what I liked about the film and what I didn't like. And this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so if you haven't watched the film, you can still watch this, and then you can still form your own opinion when you watch the film yourself. So first I'm going to start off with what I liked, and there is a lot of things I liked about this film actually. The art and the animation in this film was just absolutely incredible. Like every frame, every shot was just very pleasing to look at. It was just visually stunning. And I honestly feel that this is probably the best that Demon Slayer has ever looked. Like the studio Ufotable, they really put it all into this. Like just seeing the shots of the Infinity Castle as it was just rotating around, the camera work, the choreography of the fights, the breathing techniques, like everything just looked perfect, I think. Like I don't think there was any part in the film where I felt that something looked off or the CGI went wrong. I think everything just looked like really good. So yeah, that is definitely something that I really liked about this film. I also really liked the music in this film. Like I think that every soundtrack was well composed when it came to like the emotional scenes and the fight scenes as well. Like I think every soundtrack really worked in this film. And also the voice acting as well, like I think it was very incredible. Like all the voice actors, they really put in great performances. I only saw the Japanese version, I didn't watch the dub one. But the voice actors did really do a good job in this. Especially when it came to the emotional scenes. Like those voice actors, they really put a stellar performance there. And I also liked all the fights in this film. So this film really focused on 3 different fights. It was the Shinobi and Doma, the Zenitsu fights, and the Akaza fight at the end. And that was what this movie really focused on. It was a very action heavy movie. So if you're someone that really likes action and likes a lot of battle shonen, I think this will be the movie for you. Now I do think that the Shinobi and Doma fight was probably the weakest out of the 3 fights. But I still think it was a good fight nonetheless. Because in this fight you really get to see why Shinobi is the way she is. Like you really get a backstory, and this is like a very personal fight for her. And with Doma, he's a very funny antagonist, just always making jokes, making a very entertaining fight. And then after, we have the fight between Zenitsu and Raigaku, and this fight was absolutely incredible. Like I'm not really a Zenitsu fan, but this fight actually made me appreciate him more, because this is the first time we actually see Zenitsu like very serious, because normally he's only serious when he's asleep. So it was really interesting to see Zenitsu like be serious for the first time. Like I don't think in this entire film he actually smiled or made any jokes or anything. Like he was just serious like throughout the whole film, and that's what I really liked about it, and made for a really entertaining fight because of that. Like the art and the animation in that fight was just top notch. Like the choreography as well. Like just seeing all the fun techniques just bounce off each other as well. I think this was easily Zenitsu's best fight in all of Demon Slayer. And you also get more of his backstory as well, and how he serves as like a parallel to his opponent. So yeah, I think this was very very good. And then finally we have the Akaza fight. I think this was easily the best fight in the entire film. And it might even be one of my favourite fights in all of Demon Slayer. Like the art, the animation, the choreography. Like Giyu versus Akaza was just absolutely incredible. It was definitely the best fight in that film. Even though it was like Tanjiro and Giyu versus Akaza. But there was like a section of Giyu versus Akaza, and I think that was the best part of it. Tanjiro also really impressed me in this fight as well. Like I really liked him in this film. Like when you compare him in this fight to the first fight against Akaza in the Mugen Train film, he's like a complete different person. Like this film really shows you how far he's really come as a Demon Slayer. And the fact that he's able to compete with someone as high level as Akaza and standing toe to toe with Giyu, who is one of the Hashiras as well, is very satisfying to see. And I really liked Akaza as a villain. Like I think he was probably the MVP of this film, especially when you go into his backstory. Like I think this is probably the best backstory in all of Demon Slayer, and it really shows you why Akaza became what he is, and why he has his ideology of always wanting to be the strongest. Because all the demons in Demon Slayer, they were originally human before they were turned into demons by Muzan, and Akaza was no different from that. And all the stuff that he went through as a human before he turned into a demon, it was very rough. And I do understand why he became a demon and why he is the way he is. And I really liked the ending of that fight. That was definitely one of the highlights of the entire film. Like the way the fight ended, it was just perfect. Like the emotion, the music, the voice acting, it was all just top tier. And it was definitely something memorable. So those were all the things I really liked in this film. So now I'm going to go into the things I didn't like. And there's only just one thing, like one minor issue, and that's just the pacing. I felt that the pacing was a bit wonky near the end. Like with the Shinobi fight and the Zenitsu fight, I think those were well paced. But when it came to the Akaza fight, I think it did drag on a bit too long. Because the movie was 2.5 hours long, and the Akaza fight took up the majority of that film. So I do wish the Akaza fight was better paced. But other than that, I don't think there's any other issue I have with this film. So if I was going to give this film a rating, I'll probably rate it 9 out of 10. It's definitely a must watch. I'll definitely recommend it to any Demon Slayer fan. And I personally think this is better than the Mugen Train movie. And that film was very very good. So yeah, this film is a definite must watch. I would definitely recommend it, and it's definitely worth the hype. I do not think this is overrated. So yeah, those are just my quick thoughts on the film. There were a lot of things I loved in this film, and there was only like one thing I didn't really like in this film. But overall, this was a very good movie. I had a great time watching it. Just watching on the big screen was a very good experience, something that I will never forget. So that's the end of my quick review of the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. Please like, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.